Hi YouTube, it's Nata-Sleeve, aka Natalie, and you haven't heard from me for a while. The last video I made was I think around 3 months post-op, and it is now, I'm like 5.5 months post-op now. It's January 9th, 2015, and I had my surgery July 22nd, 2014. So I go in for my 6 month appointment the first week of February. So I'll say I'm like 5.5 months. I kind of stopped making videos because I wanted to reach some milestones. The first milestone I set for myself was being 100 pounds down from my highest weight, which I now am. Yay! I think I'm going to give you guys a body shot too. I should have worn a cuter outfit or done makeup. I didn't think this through. But I was just so excited that I met my goal. So my highest weight was around this time last year. I was 310 pounds. And I was around Thanksgiving time, I was like 215. So I was like super pumped. Like I'm going to hit my goal by January 1st. And that was kind of my motivation to get through the holidays. But I actually gained weight during the holidays. I gained like 8 pounds in a week. And I was pissed, you guys, because my loss was so dramatic in the beginning. I lost like 50 pounds in the first like 3 months, and then it really started tapering off. And I was exercising. I still eat very little, but it's just harder now. And I knew that was coming. I've seen your guys' videos, that I knew that was coming. But I wasn't planning on the gaining, and I figured out what happened, and hopefully this might help some of you guys through the holidays next year. But I wasn't eating my like 6 small meals a day every 2 to 3 hours like we're supposed to do. I was kind of like grazing, like, oh, I'll just have a little bite of this and a little bite of that, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm not eating very much quantity, so I should be fine. But obviously that wasn't the case, and my exercising did go down too. I normally have been working out around 4 to 5 times a week nowadays. Now that I'm like able to breathe and move this body around, I love working out. I always did, even when I was heavier. I loved how it made me feel. I just wasn't physically capable of doing the things I wanted to do, and I'm still challenged. But it certainly is easier. Like before, I used to walk 2 miles. Now I walk, jog, and my goal is when I get down to my goal weight, which is still 60 pounds away, but when I get down to that goal weight, I like to be able to full on run. I even signed up for a race this summer, so that's kind of my motivation to start running. But just to think that I would ever be able to run when I was 300 pounds, the thought of running, I thought I would sprain my ankle, my shins would hurt, my hip would go out of place, I'd have back pain for days, and like none of that is even a thought now. It's just getting my endurance up, which, you still have to try hard. It still sucks, but I'm not worried about getting injured. So anyway, so grazing is a no-no. And then setting unrealistic or like weird timelines on yourself. So I was like, I've got to hit 210 pounds by January 1st. And some of my friends were like, why? Whether it's January 20th or January 1st, what does January 1st mean, And it was totally this arbitrary day that I set on myself. And I'm really glad they told me that, because I did not hit my goal by January 1st. I had gained, so I had to lose those 7 pounds and then lose another 5. And so I was like, I would have normally, like the old me would have been really disappointed in myself and upset that I didn't make my goal and like quit and. But the nice thing about the surgery is even when you want to quit, you can't quit. And that's probably the number one difference between doing it this way and all the other ways that I've tried to do it so many times in my life is there always comes a point when you want to quit. But you can't. You physically, like I can't just go on a bender and eat like 10 McDonald's double cheeseburgers, which is something I maybe would have used to do, or had a secret stash of candy somewhere and I'd eat the whole thing or whatever I used to do. Like you can't do that now. So you're kind of forced to like face your problems and deal with them. So like for me, I interpret failure, like I internalize it really harshly, and like it's not even failure. Like what does January 1st mean? So I hit it on January 7th. Big deal, I hit it. And that's the other thing, is there's more hope with the surgery. Like I know that, so like my next goal is to be 175 pounds, which is kind of my ideal weight for myself. The doctors would like me to be 150. I've never been 150 in my adult life ever, so fathoming that, it seems crazy. Even if I stop losing right now, I feel better than I've ever felt. I'm 208 as of today. I hope that I don't stop losing right now, just because I'm still technically like obese via the BMI chart. But I'd like to be a healthy 175, and I know that's going to take time. But instead of saying, "Oh, sorry, I'm playing with my dog," instead of saying, "Oh, I have to be 175 by March 10th," like I know it's going to happen. It will happen eventually. And if it slows down or I gain, I know what I need to do. I need to look at how many carbs am I eating. I can start logging my food again, which I kind of didn't do during the holidays. And I recommend it because you lose track of what you eat, even with the sleeve, guys. Um, and like just keep exercising, but the type of exercise you do is important too. Like I definitely am into cardio. Of course, we all love cardio, but lifting weights has made a difference. See well, there's my muscles. It's hard to tell because I have all this, but I definitely have muscles. And that makes a big difference too. Okay, someone wants to be in the video. This is Gracie. She's my support system. Say hi, Gracie. Hopefully that'll be the cover shot of the video. Okay, that's enough. I'm going to give you guys a body shot here. So when I and a boob shot, sorry. When I started, I was a size 24 on the bottom and a 2 to 3X on the top. Now, I don't know. So I bought a pair of size 18s about a month ago, and they've been fitting me great, and I was excited about it. But just the other day, I was wearing them, and someone grabbed like the material. A family member, not someone weird, but someone grabbed like the saggy material at the bottom of my butt, and they were like, "You need some new pants." So I cannot fathom the idea of being a 16 and shopping in a normal person's store. Like that will be my ultimate NSV, because I love shopping, and having to shop in a special store has always been like, I don't know, like a deterrent for me to want to shop. But if I could just go in any store I wanted to and buy any pants I want, like it wouldn't matter what my weight is. That would be like the dream. So let's say I'm an extra large shirt and a size 18 on the bottom, and then maybe when I reach my when I get below 200, which will be my next super exciting milestone, maybe then I'll have a nice NSV story about my shopping experiences. So let me show you the body of a 208-pound extra large top and size 18 bottoms. So I don't know if you can see, I don't know, I think I look good compared to how I used to look. I guess it's hard to, horizontal stripes were not I used to have people ask me if I was pregnant, I used to have that. I don't know, I still have some hips and some booty, but, I'm always going to have a little bit here, and I have scars, but they're not bad, you can see. They've gotten a lot better. My white stomach. But it's also like starting to get muscle tone. I don't know. People are always really worried about the saggy skin. And I know a lot of it depends on the elasticity of your skin, how much water you drink. I'm constantly drinking big old glasses of water all the time. Your age, I'm 31. But to me, like, I'd rather have a little bit of saggy skin that I could cover in clothes that I bought at a regular store. You know what I mean? If you're worried about saggy skin, don't let that be a deterrent. And for those of you who are considering the surgery, it sucks for like a month afterwards. But then you have the rest of your life to feel better and better and better and better. And I would never do it differently. The only thing I would have done is maybe do it sooner. Wish I'd done it sooner. But other than that, it's no regrets. And I'm surprised every day when I see myself. And even when I'm looking at myself now in the video, I don't recognize myself. Hopefully I'll get used to that. Still don't feel the confidence of a thin person, but I feel like I'm gonna get there. So be hopeful and don't give up and don't let the holiday weight gain get you down. So those are my messages, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon when I'm below 200. That'll be crazy. So thanks guys. See you later. Bye.